Live from the Rendezvous Talk Music USA studios, here's your host, Robert Lee Balderrama.
Thank you, Jazz Dude, for being on the show. So, Jazz Dude, tell me a little bit more about Audley Reed.
It's good to see you and good to be part of the show. But let me give you a little bit about Audley Reed. Audley Reed is one of Chicago's finest contemporary saxophonists, playing genres of jazz, R&B with some of the video clips so you can see why he's one of Chicago's best.
Audley Reed, ladies and gentlemen. You're right about that. He is fantastical.
Thank you, Robert Lee, for having me here today. Good to be part of the show.
Jazz Dude. Give me a listen. I'd like to welcome the host of the Eclectic Chair radio show, Trish Lewis. Hello, Trish. Welcome to Talk Music USA.
Thank you for inviting me on to Talk Music USA. I'm excited to be here.
How did you come up with the concept of all the different styles of music that you play on your radio show?
Originally, the concept of the Eclectic Chair came from the late Mark Domsick, who was out of Delta College. He was a program manager, I do believe, in Delta College. And he had the program, the Eclectic Chair.
I really like your show now. Is it any different than his?
He used to feature usually one or two artists in an hour. And my idea when I adopted the program was to try to feature as many artists as possible.
Cool.
Fill up the hour with as many independent musicians possible.
That's what I really like about your program.
I have truly eclectic tastes. I like all kinds of music. Jazz, blues, classical, alternative country, bluegrass, R&B. I have a penchant for all kinds of mouthy malcontents as well.
Wow.
The concept now is to stuff as much music possible into 2 or 3 hours. and I think I qualify for eclectic.
I think so too.
That's definitely part of my makeup.
How can the listeners hear your radio show?
You can find the podcast at radiochair.com. That's radiochair.com. And you can find me anywhere there. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on all kinds of mindless social media sites.
I was told that we have a special treat with some blues artists tonight.
The band I'd like to introduce today is called Jason Vivoni and the Billy Bats.
Cool.
It's a band out of Kansas City. Their new disc is called The Avenue, and it's an 8-track disc all about Independence Avenue there in Kansas City. The song I've chosen is called Calendar.
Sounds like a cool song.
It's one of their crowd favorites. They're a touring band. They spend a lot of time in Kansas City. And this is one of the songs that is always requested. So let's hear it. Let's hear it here on Talk Music USA. The Calendar, Jason Vivoni and the Billy Bats. The disc is The Avenue.
calendar. I can hang upon my wall. Make me a calendar. I can hang upon my wall. Ooh, I want to see you in the winter, spring, summer, and fall. Make me a calendar. I can hang upon my wall. Make me a calendar. I can hang upon the wall. I just want to see you in the winter, spring, summer, and fall. January, baby, New Year, wearing nothing but a sash. February, Valentine's Day, you in the bubble bath. March, you're the lioness, soon to be my lamb. April, you're the fool, 'cause you just love that man. Make me a calendar. Hang it upside the wall. Make me a calendar. Hang it upside the wall. Just wanna see you in the winter, spring, summer, and fall.
I can see why their audience really liked that song.
Thank you so much for having me, Robert. I've always wanted to be a cartoon character.
That's really great to hear, Trish, and for being on Talk Music USA. And we look forward to your next artist on our show. And welcome aboard. I have Benny from Benny and Jets. Welcome, Benny, to Talk Music USA.
Well, thank you for having me on the show. Benny and the Jets band, same band that recorded 3 albums in the 1970s. We're still rock and rolling today. People can find us on the Facebook at facebook.com/Benny and the Jets, or go to that Michigan Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is MichiganRockandRollLegends.com. Love to be in touch with everybody.
Cool. I want to thank you and Dr. Doo-Wop for keeping the oldies alive.
Yeah, we do try to keep that the old doo-wop, the old music alive. We try to play the songs and tell some of the stories that go along with the songs.
When do you and Dr. Doo-Wop do your radio show?
Yeah, we have great fun on our little Doctor of Doo-Wop radio show every Wednesday on WCXI Radio. We've had a real who's who of guests on this little show. Everybody from the band guys from the Kingsmen and Bill Haley's Comets.
Oh, yeah?
Buddy Holly's Crickets, to the Motown stars like Martha Reeves, the Temptations, the Four Tops. It's been a great chance for us to kind of dive into the history of rock and roll and maybe lean into a little bit of the Michigan rock and roll as well.
Cool. I recently had a chance to go see Jim McCarty at O'Mara's in Berkeley. He was fantastic.
Jim McCarty, and he is one of those great Michigan rock and roll names. Started out with Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels, later went on to play with Cactus and a band called the Rockets. He is in that Michigan Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wow.
MichiganRockandRollLegends.com. You'll find a lot of those great Michigan rock and roll stories. Question Mark and the Mysterians, Bob Seger, Ted Nugent,
Oh, yeah?
Mitch Ryder, and my band, Benny and the Jets, as well.
Okay, what's been going down in Detroit?
A lot of people remember one of the very first rock and roll songs was Rock Around the Clock, Bill Haley and the Comets. But few people know that Bill Haley was born in Michigan. He is
Really?
a Michigan rock and roller.
I didn't know that. Thank you, Benny, for being on Talk Music USA.
Well, I do want to thank you for having me on Talk Music USA.
And I look forward to our next segment and discussion of music.